Hello everyone, and welcome to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a game I've been wanting to record for a while. But FRAPS does not like this game. It is one of the last few games I have that FRAPS actually works with, but FRAPS does not like recording, especially the intro. It does not like that. Because it records like the audio, but the video will get stuck. And then it'll catch up, then get stuck. Or it's a frame issues. So instead, we are using OBS finally. I should have been using OBS for the last... I don't know. Last 20... 30 Let's Plays I've done. But I never really wanted to switch from FRAPS. I got used to FRAPS. I liked FRAPS, even though it was outdated since 2013. And yeah, hasn't been updated to work with Direct Edge Trail or Vulkan or any of that fun stuff. But anyway, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The problem with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's long because it's Ubisoft. Like, there's nothing really wrong with Ubisoft, it's just they basically would go with the whole, piece of candy mechanic for exploration. Well, basically, there is way too much loot, and most of it's pointless. But there's enough indicators on your minimap and maps to be like, oh, well, I should go get this loot. Even if it's pointless, I should go get this loot. But yeah. And for what sucks, though, is... it's not the most updated version. Because, you know, most of my stuff isn't. Trying to remember... if I have everything I want before I start this. First I need to check the audio level, so I'll be right back. Okay, everything seems to be working, so... I probably could raise my audio a bit, but yeah. Anyway. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, start a new game. Hopefully it works this time. Hopefully we actually record the intro. But yeah, when I mentioned this here's a long game, I mean, this here's probably gonna be more parts than Witcher 3 was. And Witcher 3 was a lot of parts. Witcher 3 was probably well over 100 to 200 hours. Yeah, this could be longer. This is one of those games I don't see myself completing a zone in basically one video. Video? Yes, no, maybe? Why is it black? And why is the video black? Oh, okay.
Have you ever gone fishing with my father? I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son.
A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son.
OBS was not doing anything to vet the game now. It just did that on its own.
Let us meet our fate, shall we?
It's worse for FRAPS, though.
Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their blood! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters!
So yeah, that's really like the intro, even without FRAPS. It does sort of struggle with it a bit. Cinematics are a bit of a problem. I'm not sure I could do much to fix that. Like, maybe it's a memory issue. Memory. Memories mostly fine. Well, this looks like a starting point. Most of this game starts with like one of the most hardcore extensive things you could do. Here's all these guys, there's a major fight. And you compare this to that they tell you how to use your abilities, but not how to use your stuff. I think they were talking about this. Most one of the convenient things is your abilities do give you vulnerability. Also, I need to do one small thing. I go over here and do this. Just cause I know no one's gonna be able to heal me. But the fact is I can actually edit this, which is pretty great. Just set that to 200, that's fine. Well, now maybe I can actually be heard for once. Again. Yeah. That also means I should probably, I could re-record like literally all my series since like 2017 to actually have better audio. But that sounds tedious as fuck, so we're probably not going to. We've already re-recorded enough series. Now we could do more modern playing for both of you guys, isn't that good? Now I tried doing like Hogwarts Legacy and it... Oh, fuck that. It requires way too much CPU to actually even run Far Cry 6 is a lot of CPU, but I also uninstalled it. I could do Far Cry 6, but more Ubisoft. I already did Far Cry 6. Why would I do it again? Yeah, we need to go kill the special one. But yes, at least we have a vulnerability presence, like for example, attacking. No. Like that. And vulnerability frames when using buildings. I do like... I don't think there were such things in Valhalla. Which I also want to record now that I can record. Valhalla is also self-fulfilling piece of
Puny Spartan! I'll bring Xerxes your head!
This fight sucked with FRAPS because it kept lagging.
Sends his sheep to slaughter.
Why would I dodge when I could have blocked that?
I will bring Xerxes your head, you insolent
That
Spartan
we
fool!
need to dodge.
Come and get it!
Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk Choke on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes.
Herring lets you give free
You will
hits.
try, and you will fail.
Dodge.
Xerxes is the king of kings.
Dodge.
All will
Alright,
bow
dodge.
before him after I crush you.
Come, fool. Enough talk. Time to die.
Sheer breaking
My
space
son
we
is
have.
more of a warrior than you.
Once I'm done with you, king, all of Sparta's sons will be slaves for Xerxes.
Sure,
Sparta's
I sure have
sons
lost
would
them.
rather die.
That can be arranged.
I want a Spartan kick.
No match for a Spartan.
Ah, well. No Spartan kick for us. The problem, though, is now I have way too many things I could potentially do, and not nearly enough time to do them, man. Oh, boy. I'm gonna get started on too many projects and overwork myself. Just you watch. At least the theater's actually playing this time. FRAPS really does not
are
work
betrayed,
with
my
these
king.
videos.
Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain.
It's still a bit laggy, though. But not much I can do about that.
By dawn, you will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your blood from the face of it.
Today was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
And now for the stuff I
Finally.
don't like. I don't like the whole real world stuff.
Wow, this is big.
I haven't
Layla.
liked it
Do you
since
really
like the
think it's
first
the spear?
Assassin's Creed.
This is the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss. I'll prep it for you.
So yes, Animus system basically is what they use to go
worth
inside.
noting, I've made some changes since you were last in here.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.
I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
Anyway, the Animus system is basically what they use to go inside of basically a person's mind to relive, or inside a dead person or body or stuff, to basically relive their experiences. Basically the whole Assassin's Creed thing. You go into the Animus, and you get to be, hey, you could be, you know, as one of the assassins. Trying to think of their names. But yeah. I forget when Layla was introduced, if it was back in Syndicate or if it was Origins. Because can't remember if she was in Syndicate. I know Assassin's Creed Black Flag was some person. Just some person who worked in an office in first person mode. Which, yeah, they made you go out of that and into the real thing a bit too often, that one, in my opinion. Just so, hey, look, here's all the bobbleheads you could collect. But wait, you can't collect most of the bobbleheads because most of them are in multiplayer. Well, several of them. And you can't do that because of versions. But yeah. Assassin's Creed Origins, like, I feel like I should have done recording for. But at the same time, I prefer Odyssey. I like the abilities more in Odyssey, but I'm sort of torn between Odyssey and Valhalla. Like I like the abilities actually a bit more in Valhalla. Like I said, Odyssey's story a bit more than Valhalla's, though. But I like Valhalla's gameplay and abilities and stuff more. Sort of, yeah, it's a toss-up between those two. Origins felt, yeah, like, there wasn't really that much ability. It was felt like, yeah, you had everything you needed, and basically you didn't really gain anything that much. You just sort of knew how to do most things, and you didn't really gain much sense of progression in that style. Well, I mean, you still gained abilities and stuff, it just wasn't like in this or Valhalla. Definitely not like Valhalla. So this one's... I think Origins was also a bit more stealth-related. Valhalla's also a bit more stealth-related. Odyssey, though, you could pretty much go full-on ham melee, and the game doesn't really punish you. It's not like some of the previous Assassin's Creed where you have to stealth. If you don't stealth, bad things happen. You fail the mission because you didn't stealth. But yeah. But yeah, the whole... I forget when Layla was introduced. But yeah, basically she used to work for Apps to Go. Which is basically... the ones that are looking into... they work for like the Order of the Ancients. And thus they've been fighting the assassins for years, and thus they're using this technology to go into assassins' minds to relive their experiences and to find out how to fight them better or something. I can't give you a full recap of Assassin's Creed lore. What I can say though is, yeah, it's a thing. I don't really care for it. In my opinion, it sort of breaks the immersion a bit. Thinking I already break the immersion, but you know. Cause yeah, you go from basically, hey, you're doing assassinating things, and then you're back into the real world. Then you're back to assassinating things. The thing is, for Odyssey, it doesn't really do that much. There's like a few sections later on where it does such, but otherwise, yeah, for the most part, after this, we're gonna be assassinating all the time, practically. Valhalla has a lot more interruption. Well, more interruptions in some cases, I should say. But yeah, now I don't even know when I'm going to get around to Valhalla. Because I want to do it after this, now that I can actually record, but this is going to take... oh boy, this is going to take a while. I did not anticipate what I signed up for. So anyway, a normal
Let's
difficulty.
take this one step at a time.
Understood. If you're looking for something a little more
What
intense,
if I can edit the
always adjust the
whole
settings for you later.
level
This bit will
scaling?
let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
So guided mode, which basically has markers or less markers. Yeah, I need
Give
markers.
me as much
I'm
information as you got. There's no way I'm going in there without some guidance.
I
Glad
need to
to
know
help.
what shit is.
You can always change your mind later. Listen, Layla, before you go off,
If this book is right, this spear, this story, it will change everything.
you're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
He's not Homer. Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
You're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're gonna have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
So, we could basically be Alexios or Cassandra. Cassandra is basically the canon character. Also, you cannot change your character. Like Valhalla, you could be male Ivor or female Ivor. Or you could let the game basically decide. But basically, yeah, this one, it's sort of more story focused, so yeah, you sort of have to choose one. You can't choose later. Because reasons, story reasons. But yeah, we're probably gonna be Cassandra. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
She'll help us find what we're looking for. I have a good feeling about this.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come!
To start the Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it!
Oh, and Victoria? Read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That's sort of an Assassin's Creed game where you can go assassinate. Nah, let's not go into it. Never mind that thought. Anyway. So let's see if this scene works better, because this one was also one that was sort of... It was basically a real test of the game's being limited by FRAPS. Oh, to Zeus's ass. Oh, don't worry, he has the full package too on the other side. But yeah, it was lagging like shit during this. Because the game has to render everything, and this is moving at too fast for it to catch up to rendering. So it is a bit slow on the uptake, yeah. Not as bad as when FRAPS was trying to record it, so. I is struggling just a bit. Cause yeah, the game has to render everything around you, but when you're moving at that fast, yeah. So yeah, we just had MacGuffin's spearhead.
Hey! Shitface! Get down here!
And that's our intro.
Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
Also, we're gonna be saying Malaka a lot. Very much.
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough!
Get a little closer,
Boop,
and
boop,
I will.
Boop,
You should know by
boop,
now.
boop,
The
boop,
Cyclops
boop, boop,
always
boop,
collects
boop,
his
boop,
debts.
boop, boop, boop,
You
boop,
have a
boop,
lesson to
boop,
learn.
boop,
If the
boop.
Cyclops wants to teach me, tell him to come here himself.
Never mess with the Cyclops!
Well, that was easy.
Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this.
Bird.
Nah. Thanks for the warning.
But you know, why wouldn't we have a pet eagle?
Ugh.
The whole bird system's been off. At least since Origins.
What happened to you? It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
Child just shows up and steals our food.
You
Bird
hungry
just
to eat,
shows up and
Horus?
steals our food.
Do you think Zeus would bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Cassandra? Maybe you could ask him for me.
Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that. That high
I'll
roll.
try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
What? A vineyard? Malaka.
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
Okay, so basically this here is your... This will... in dialogue. These here are... If it's white text, it means you can usually just talk about things. If it's yellow text, it means it advances the dialogue.
Since when has he had a vineyard?
Yesterday, I think?
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyards. With what money?
Drachmi is based
I
on
don't know.
currency.
Where can I find Marcus's new, beautiful estate?
You know the statue of Zeus on Mount Ainos? It's south of that.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
And of course she wants a tip.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
Scree.
My head.
So, in some cases you can make choices. The choices you make have impacts both seen and unseen. Consider your options carefully as some affect the story and or permanent.
You made a mistake coming here.
Like, why would I let I thought I pressed heal. Okay. Sadly, this does not have dual wielding.
I'll have to go up top to get dressed.
It's very much you had your spear in your other hand. Okay, anyway. And now we clamber. A very much clamber. A very much hold.
Let's get this on.
Very much.
Phoebe slept here again. Poor kid. No place to call home.
Okay, so here's the thing, we could equip our gil. Shouldn't I have more gil? Pretty sure I should have more gil. Where's my other gil? Like at the start, it was showing on me all that stuff I had unlocked. Where's my other stuff? What? Where's the DLC stuff? I think I'd have to reload, potentially. Also abilities. Leveling up gives you XP, which you can use to level up things. The problem, though, is this game suffers from another drawback, in my opinion. And the fact that you level up, but at the same time, you can't really level up. You get basically, like, you can level up once, and then you're sort of capped until you gain more MacGuffin levels. So you have the regular levels, which will let you choose abilities. But then you have to sort of wait until you progress certain things to be able to level them up even more. Which is mixed feelings, because it limits you a bit until things happen. Also, I forget where the button is to turn on that XP booster and money booster. I forget where that is. Huh. Like, I don't know what it would be under. Huh. Loadouts. Huh. Anyway, let's see how I need to do one thing now, though. I need to go. Yeah, I made it up to 71. You level up real fast with that speed booster. Let's see. I think it's either 3 or 4 I want. That's 2, yeah. Let's try 3. I probably wonder, why am I loading a save? Because basically I have a save already prepared after I added all the frickin' stuff with an inventory editor that I wanted. Some of it, basically, yeah, you'd gain later on in the game. But since I lost my New Game Plus save, yeah. Huh. Well, you're not Cassandra, you're Alexios. That's not who I want. Also, I don't think this one has everything I'm supposed to have. Nor does it have boosters active. Huh. So yeah, it's probably 4. What is 5? Curious. 5's over an hour afterwards. We'll probably load 4, but the 4, if I remember right, I don't have enough resources on 4. We're gonna have to edit that. Cause yeah, that's a bit of a problem though, is weapons don't really scale. They have to be upgraded each time you level up. Which adds up a lot quickly. Especially if you're leveling up multiple weapons and armor sets. All adds up a lot. So, is this after I edited stuff? No. Okay. Okay, I want to go back to forward then. Should be the one I want.
I need to stay hidden.
I wish I didn't remember how to transmogrify my gear so it can look different than what it is. Basically. Oh, so one other thing I need to look into. I don't think it's this, but is there a mod to like level up my armor for me? I don't know. Let me check real quick. Valhalla inspired war paints. Yeah, that could be fun. Vegetable bow and spear, eh. Customizations, outfit, mods. Meh. 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 Oh yeah, story creator mod, that's a thing. But like what I need is like something that basically lets me just level up my armor automatically. So inventory editors. Nude mods, don't need those. Meh. Oh well. Unfortunate. So anyway, we have way too many sets because, yeah. It's one of the things the game Ubisoft really loves is their DLC for their Assassin's Creed stuff. So yeah, problem though is a lot of it's not really that great. We could go over literally all of it, I suppose. Actually, I can equip sets, can't I? If Trago head go. So it could be cat. Or cat. Dionysus. It's not bad for, you know, assassin stuff. With daggers. I don't really use daggers that often though. The Celestial set's not bad. I mean, look at those glowy red eyes. The armor is a bit Wait, is it? It's the armor that affects the glowy eyes, isn't it? Isn't that the same for like... Where was it? This one. Yeah. That one also has glowy eyes. This one's just more red though. It's more of a Izu thing. But yeah, swords, assassin damage. Because assassin damage isn't a guaranteed thing. Yeah, Valhalla has an option that basically you can just turn on and you have automatically not automatic. You basically can assassinate literally anything without having to worry about your damage or resistances or anything. Basically, it's a guaranteed, there we go, guaranteed assassinations. Assassin damage, assassin damage, assassin damage, assassin damage. Well, that's not bad, honestly. And 20% crit with assassin abilities. Yeah, it's like gaining adrenaline back with assassin abilities, not bad. Crit damage with assassin abilities, not bad. Crit chance with assassin abilities, not bad. Then we get into hunter stuff. We got the obstacle armor, because that's the thing. It's hunter damage, so yeah, you should be using bows with it, basically. Warrior damage, fire damage, warrior damage. Basically immunity to burning. The Hercules set. Oh yeah. Damage with bow so hidden. I don't really use bow enough. Lock every set. Eh. Warrior damage, crit. Helmet to build up poison. Poison fire, yeah sure. All over the place, aren't you? Eagle thing. 100% damage while mid-air. How often is that gonna happen though? We could be Inzio. Makes sense for assassin damage. So focus with sword. So cooldowns, faster on success with parry. This is gonna take me a few hours, isn't it? So warrior damage, swords, adrenaline assassination kill. So 200% adrenaline, perfectly timed dodge. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There's how many sets to go through. Odysseus. Yeah, it makes sense for hunter damage. I remember Odysseus having a bow in Age of Mythology. Yeah, a lot of them have this adrenaline segment thing with abilities. The one we're currently using also has that. The Lion's Pride. Warrior damage, crit, and crit damage for full health. Yeah, good luck staying at full health. Well, that looks not bad. Very mythical creature set. It looks more Spartan, doesn't it? Warrior damage. I like that. Warrior damage and all damage, just for everything. Plus 15% damage per enemy engaged. That's not, it's honestly not a bad set for just pure damage. So if you're fighting a bunch of enemies, it's also not bad either. I have to remember that. I might switch loadouts for that one. Which fucking reminds me, I have to go over here to this. Where is my inventory editor? I hate having to do this, but, you know. Because 5,000 drachmae is not going to last long. Oh, I hate, oh god. Yeah, some of these things are in... So yeah, Cheat Engine has like this dark mode view nowadays, and yeah, some of the stuff... Oof. It's like... It's like black text on... gray, well, dark gray background. Anyway. That might be a bit too much drachmae. I'll lower it down by 1. 8,000 should be fine. Alright, I'm going to need a lot more resources. I'm going to need, yeah. Just because I remember the fucking boat. Yeah, I'm gonna need so many resources because boat takes a shit ton of resources to upgrade fully. That and the fact that I have to level up my weapons pretty much every level. Yeah, that's fun. Promise I'm probably giving myself more resources than I really actually need. But hey, the less I have to worry about, the better. Okay, so now we have to inventory. Open inventory. Better. A bit much, but yeah. Sphinx isn't over. Hey, hunter stuff. Which meh. Spartan Renegade set. Warrior damage crit. Spells. Yeah, spells. Shark armor. Warrior damage fire. Right. Second Oracle armor. Hunter. Yeah, makes sense, hunter. Always resistance after perfect dodge, meh. I do like this set just for its appearance. Also, immunity to intoxication though is a bit eh. I believe intoxication will be basically poison, build up stacks. Well, it's not terrible just for its stats, but its set bonus. Its set bonus could be better, in my opinion. Here's the thing, I like the radiant armor. I like it. The problem though is I do not like its set bonus. 200% damage while on fire. Yeah, no. If it gave me immunity to fire while also doing that, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, no. I do like its appearance, though. Even comes with a sort of cape thing. It also gives me this nice little halo and glowy eyes. Because here's the thing, it's just this piece here. You literally change it and then whoop, your halo and eyes are gone. So, once again, another hunter set. Because who doesn't want to be covered in bones and stuff. And then the set we're probably going to be using for the majority of the game. The Hades set. Because it gives you 50% of an adrenaline segment with warrior abilities. Which is actually really nice. Thing is, its stuff isn't really that great. Because I mean, like the damage with spells. Eh. I'll cover use the spells. The second's burn duration, adrenaline per hit's not bad. Fire damage isn't bad, because yeah. Reasons. The spell thing though is a bit of a drawback, but if I change the boots, yeah, we lose our Hades set bonus. I do like that. Then there's like the timeless thing, which isn't a set. It actually has more things going for it than that, though. Since it doesn't have the set thing going. Then there's the Amazon set, which looks different. I think it's the Kiri set you get. No, wait, we have both of them. Huh. Well, it definitely looks different on Let's-Yours, I think. Crit damage. It's not bad stats, though, for its stuff. Also, the Kiri set is basically the same stats, I believe. Just, it's the male version. The 5% damage that restores health. It's not bad. Agamemnon, I don't mind either. It's a bit over the top, but it's very good for, like, you know, burning rate. For like that. If you really want to go full on burning, it's not bad. But we're probably going to stick with the Hades set. Hide that for now. Until I can figure out how to transmog things. I know I can. I just forget how to. I think maybe it's a blacksmith, maybe, potentially. Okay, so weapons. Oh, we have things. So weapons. Let's go over things. For example, this. This here is a lot of swords are assassin damage. Like, yeah. Assassin damage, but melee resist, meh. Damage with ability, crit chance with ability, damage after perfectly timed things. Then there's a hunter one. But yeah, a lot of the swords are basically assassin damage. Some of them are warrior damage, though. Daggers are, of course, assassin damage. Makes sense, doesn't it? Damage for full health is situational. Damage for low health, also situational. Weapon damage becomes fire damage. To be fair, you get the Mount of Everlasting Flame like on a level 60, 70, very high up bounty. Because yeah, those bounties. We'll get into that later on. But yeah, basically you get very late But it's, in my opinion, my favorite weapon. It's slow. Also, the fact that you don't get heavy blunt weapons really in Valhalla. Like, there's no two-handed hammers. You get one-handed hammers, but not two-handed. Heavy-bladed, I don't mind either. Do I have the certain heavy blade weapon I want? No, I don't. I didn't get myself that, did I? Unfortunate. Staves. 100 damage. To be fair, I think I actually later started using... Oh god, I don't have it, do I? Why do I not have it? Because I started having issues with my assassination damage because of the lever scaling. So that means I need to actually give myself a certain weapon. Problem though is I need the fucking hash ID for it. Which I should have in my stuff. Ha. Huh. Do I have just a text document? No, I don't. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I open this thing with... Opera? Yes, no, maybe? Fuck. No, I can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see here. I need a spreadsheet viewer thread. I know, complicated. Like, I don't want to download things, I just want to. Oh, fine, add to your power. Let's do that. Oh, for fuck's sakes. If you have a problem with the download, please contact the developer or try again. Fuck off. So you're telling me I couldn't actually download because it's no longer available now. What? Then why did you have me sign in to try to download it? Oh, you... Getting annoyed. Enter zero document or URL below. What if it wouldn't be a URL if it was a frickin'... Okay, let's toss the file up so I can actually see what I'm doing. I know, right? I think I added literally all the DLC stuff, though. I hope I did. I don't want to go over everything, though. Well, an easy way to check would be to go back. I don't have access to horse yet. Or bird yet. Ah, fuck. Right. Complicated. More complicated than I anticipate. Anyway, I need a certain... This thing is not exactly the best. Bonus, they're not really telling me the name of things, is it? Huh. It's telling me the type, the rarity, the hash ID, but not the actual names of things. Which is, why would you do that? Okay. There's my thing. There's that. Where is the heavy bladed thing I'm after? That one. I should help if I look this thing up. Damn it. I know this is taking longer than I thought. Where is it? It's a heavy blade weapon. Crit chance now if it's element build up. Crit chance now if it's element build up. Ah, there we go. Copy that. Hash ID. Change value to that. Level set to auto scale. Toggle to get single item. Now I have Hades Executioner, which is what I needed. Right, I should probably get the bow too. I'm not sure if I have the bow or not, but I'll get the bow. The cursed bow of Hades. Not to be confused with Hades' bow. Okay. That should do. So yeah, now we have the heavy bladed thing I want. So Hades Executioner. The significant damage chill is it does assassin damage instead of warrior damage, which can be more useful. Also does less fire damage though. But anyway, I wanted that. Okay, we should be fine now. Battery start the game. Also gives us new engravings. Yay, new engravings. We're gonna be very fire, very damage, very assassin, hopefully. One more thing I need to check. Is there an option? It should be an option. Level scouring. Gonna set according to the selected difficulty level. Oh, we're on hard. Well, that explains things. I didn't realize I set this to hard on this save. We're gonna set this down to light. I thought at one point I had this so there wasn't level scouting, but apparently not. Hard difficulty, yeah. Treats enemy health and damage both over a challenge in a fight. Does that make them harder to assassinate? Probably. The game needs to be reloaded. Watch it remove the things I just added. So yeah, excessive editing, just to try to get things work. Yeah, if you aren't doing enough damage with your assassination damage, you can't really assassinate. It's a problem. That's why I'm not sure about things. Also bows. So bows, we only really have X amount of bows. Babsico bow. Does 100 damage. Makes sense for the majority of the bows to do 100 damage, to be fair. Because they're bows, they're supposed to be doing 100 damage. It's a range damage. But yeah, slow time when low health, crit chance with random destruction, elemental damage. During parry by the use of catchers on fire. Hey, that's a good one to use with that one armor set. Basic arrows become fire arrows though, which is why I like the Hades bow. The cursed bow of Hades. Burning applies to nearby enemies. It's also not bad. Okay, so now that we exist, that is a thing, we do exist, right? I think that's probably enough for this video. And the next video, oh god, it starts. So I'm gonna give you a cap, basically how things are going to be. Yeah, look how much we have to do. The items won't be too tedious, but yeah. Then we have entire sections like Focus Hill, which yeah, you have you have more sections here to go through. More sections. Yeah. Yeah. It's not really great how much we have to do, hell. We have to do a lot. Oh boy, a lot. And then there's the level ranges and all that, and find discovered leaders, and wow, lots of other shit. So 1 to 5. That means some parts of this are gonna be harder, namely like over hill. But yeah, we'll worry about that next time, as for now I need a new save. There we go. There we go. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.